Yo, what's going on? Today I want to talk about you not being your past. This is going to be an exercise for you to go through with me so that you can release a lot about your identity. Um, because a lot of our identity often stems from our past experiences. So, the question that I just got off the phone with one of my clients with was, what does it mean to know yourself? And I've gone through this question multiple times and I've had to go through various perspectives. And the first realization was that not my thoughts. Um, but another big realization was that I wasn't my past. And if I were to first go at it from a logical point of view, it'd be that I'm not my past because the past doesn't exist anymore. If we look at the only thing that truly exists is the now. Even our mind, our memories, can become distorted, giving details that were not true of the moment. This is a truth that I stumbled upon when I was reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Going deeper into this, I realized that I am not my past because if I live in the past, then I'm not living in the now, and the only true thing is the now. I'm not my past, and so that means that things that have happened in the past should no longer have any hold on me. Any resentment, any anger, any sadness caused by an event in my past should not be holding me back from living in the present. I'm not my past because when I think about my past, I'm thinking about a person who I am not anymore because of the progression that has happened along the way. I'm not the person I was a second ago. I'm the person I am now. So if I were to look back 10 years ago, that is just a version of myself that doesn't exist anymore and only exists because I can perceive that person. I'm not my past because the friends that I had back then are not the same friends that I have now. I have evolved, I have grown, I have changed in attitude, I have changed in approach to life, I have changed in my desires. And so the friends that I had back then are not the same friends I have now. Only those that I have with me now are the ones that are in alignment with who I am now. I am not my past, and so that means that I can change my mind. And so that means that I have permission to let go of any commitments that I've made in the past. So, the thing is, obviously, let's look into mental commitments that we make, emotional commitments that we make. I am not my past, and so that means that the past self, which believed that he had to feel bad whenever his family wasn't doing well, that person doesn't exist anymore. And so that means that that commitment that I made onto myself, that I have to be the person that saves my family, that commitment, I don't have to hold on to that anymore. I let go of any commitments that don't serve me anymore in the now. If it doesn't help me access the moments in the now, then it does not serve me. If it doesn't allow me to become present and fill the moment with love, if it is a hindrance to that, then I let go of it. I'm not my past because I'm not at past because the relationships that I have had before this moment have led me to the moment I am now. Those relationships have shifted, those relationships have changed, and they've led to who I am now. But that doesn't mean that those relationships carry the same weight they did when I first had them. So I let go of that. Because the past, because it's already served it's served its purpose. It's led to where I am now. And so knowing that I am now grateful for my life, I am grateful for those relationships. And so I also let go of any hold that they have on me. And so I thank you for joining me on this reflection. And I hope that you think about your own past. How has it been holding on to you? Do you define yourself in terms of an identity of who you were? Think about the things, the way in which you approach your life, and think about whether it is based on an idea of who you are or who you were, rather than who you truly are now. Give yourself permission to let go of the past, because the past isn't real. It doesn't exist. It is a mental construct. It is our mind that allows us to be able to perceive that construct, but it is only meant to serve us. The thing is, how can it be that something that happened 10 years ago, how can it be that it can still affect us? It doesn't make any sense, really. It shouldn't make any sense, because it's not true. You only allow things to affect you because you are attached to them, because you are tuning into them also. You are bringing the past into the now. You are bringing the past into the now, and so you must ask yourself whether the past is serving your now, and if it is not, then you must let it go. And I hope that this gives you permission to forgive yourself, because the person who you were back then is not the person who you are now. And if you are regretting the actions of the person who you were in the past, then take accountability and ask yourself whether you have learned. And give yourself that permission to say, I will move forward and I will embody a higher state of mind. I will embody a higher ideal and move forward. Give yourself permission to move forward, to be here. Because the moment that you let go of who you were is the moment that you can become who you truly are. This is the access of all that you are. The now is the access of all that you are. You cannot truly become who you are unless you allow yourself to live on the edge and open yourself up to what's coming. Open yourself up to what is, instead of looking back at what was. So thank you for tuning in. This is just a little reflection that I've gone through in my mind in the past that has allowed me to continue to grow and forgive and be present, be the person that I'm meant to be. And and hopefully that helps you in awakening to who you truly are. These exercises are essential to understanding your true nature, your divine nature, and also the power that comes from being present. I thank you for tuning in. You already know. Stay lucid. Peace.